thoughts and teachings of a civilization are propagated through two different mediums: the spoken word in the written text and the living visionaries who speak and write. In the very ancient times, these were symbolized by the Vedas and the Rishis. Later, after the period of the seers and the acharyas, in the post-classical period, when Sanskrit and the Prakrits were giving way to indigenous literature and local dialects, there appeared across the length and breadth of the subcontinent men and women of great strength and realization who acted as mediators between these very ancient systems of thought and the future generations. These saint integrators interpreted these hidden and secret knowledge systems and disseminated them to all sections of society. With the prolific growth of bhakti poetry, there emerged the idea of the Ishta Deva, a beloved deity who had all beautiful and benevolent attributes, the Saguna Parabrahma, a deity with whom you could forge a very intimate and a close bond and relationship, a deity who could be your mother, your father, your son, your friend, your confidant, your lover, and even an antagonist, a deity with whom you took liberties, whom you could scold, mock, tease, chastise, make love to, and also question. This beautiful bond has been spoken about in hundreds of verses and songs, but today I take two situations to highlight this very, very unique relationship that we can share with our Godhead. The first situation in which Krishna is ridiculed by an angry Naika because she sees him with another woman. And the second situation where Venkateshwara is the lover of the Naika and he encourages her to forsake all inhibition and come to him. This first piece is a Ninda Stuti. Yes, the word is an oxymoron. But the bond between the deity and the devotee is so intimate that you can criticize him and embed his leelas and his namas within that criticism. The Ninda Stuti was already existent in Sanskrit Alankara as Vyajastuti and has been spoken about much in Kavya, Nataka, Prabandha and Padasahitya. Like Shankara says in his Aparadha Kshamapana Stotram, O Pashupati, you who smear ash, who drinks poison, who barely wears any clothes and is garlanded by snakes, you have received the title of Jagadisha only because you are married to Bhavani. Srinadha, the great Prabandha poet, says, one who has Siri with him, wealth, can marry 16,000 times. But you, who are a mendicant and a wanderer, do you really need two of them? Why don't you forsake Ganga and make do with Parvati? In this particular Nindastuti, Sarangapani makes a very dramatic statement right at the beginning and says, Enta pedavade Venugopaludu. How impoverished is this Venugopala? He goes on to explain further and says, had he not been, would he have grabbed with such relish that fistful of dry oats that Sudama proffered to him? The man doesn't have a bed, okay, but who sleeps on a snake? And then he goes begging for 3 steps of land, and they say he is the rescuer of Bhudevi. He doesn't even have a house. He lives in the middle of the ocean. How does he manage that? How does he commute back and forth? And he goes on in this vein. The Nindastuti surreptitiously hides the Swarupa, the Nama, the Alankara, the Ayudha, the Vahana, the Leela, and the Tattva of the Godhead in its criticism. Nindastuti of Sarangapani.
పేదవాడే గోపాలుడు ఎంత పేదవాడే ఎంత పేదవాడే వేణుగోపాలుడు ఎంత పేదవాడే గోపాలుడు ఎంత పేదవాడే వేణుగోపాలుడు ఎంత అంత పేదగా కుంటే అలనడకు చెలుని అటుకులకు చేజూనా ఓ చెలుల అంత పేదగా కుంటే అలనడకు చెలుని అటుకులకు చేజూనా ఓ చెలుల పేదవాడే వేణుగోపాలుడు ఎంత పేదవాడే అవనిదానము కడుగునా ఓ చెలులర అంట వేరే ఉంటే అచ్చుతుడా నలుజుని అవనిదానము కడుగునా ఓ చెలులర అవనిదానము కడుగునా
The next one is a complete contrast to this. It is a very evocative composition of Annamacharya, which calls for complete surrender or Sharanagati from the Nayika. She hears the sound of the cuckoo on the hilltop, the cuckoo being a metaphor for Lord Venkateshwara himself, and her heart splinters in apprehension. One by one, she forsakes all the attachments in the form of human relationships, and she goes out in great abandon to meet him, disregarding all the obstacles that she faces in the path. It is only when she reaches him that she finds peace, that she finds joy. A beautiful Abhisarika who goes out in search of her lover. The relationship between me and my Ishta, we are both forever entwined in metaphor. The pot and the potter, the lotus and the bee, the boatsman who takes me across the existential sea, the seed and the tree, the spider and the web, the thread in the pearls, the rise of the tide and its ebb, the song and the dance, the leela and the sport, the lion and the goat, the dream and the thought, the charioteer and the chariot, the deha as the cage and the jiva as the parrot, the body of my beloved as the vast, fathomless sky, in complete abandon towards whom this longing bird will fly.
కుండలలో కోవిల కుయ్య కుండలలో కోవిల కుయ్య గుండె పగిలే కుండలలో కోవిల కుయ్య గుండె పగిలే నీయండ కూరగా ప్రాణమంతలో బ్రతికేరా కుండలలో కోవిల కుయ్య గుండె పగిలే నీయండ కూరగా ప్రాణమంతలో బ్రతికేరా కుండలలో కోవిల प्रभसादभिसर्तुमुद्यतान वनितानां सखिवारिदो विवस्वा रजनीदिवसोऽन्धकारमर्चिर्विपिनं वेश्म विमार्ग एव मार्गः కుండలేక ఇప్పుడు నీ ఒద్దికి నేరాగాను కుండవలే మరదుండే కోపగించుక బుండు మల్లెల పరపుపై పురలేటి గిట్టి నన్ను కొండల రాయడ నిన్ను కూడించే నావలపు కొండల రాయడ నిన్ను కూడించే నా వలపు
భారతవచ